I'm gonna put a little music on. See my crystals in the background. Just a little music. These fucking chairs, I gotta get rid of them. So I have some repeater light behind me. This is where me and Jess sit to do the shopping nights. Amethyst. These are cool. All right. So we are on day 1 of the Superhuman lives on Instagram. So I will be putting the recording on YouTube. I know I say that a lot and then I don't do it, but I'm really gonna do it for these because I'm gonna email them out. Yeah. Hang on one second. All right, I'm ready. So the last video I did was on my shroom experience. So if you didn't see that, citrine's over there. It's all the way across the room. But you can order it online and then come pick it up because that's how I do it here. Yeah. I know Jess is going to be coming here soon, so I want to get this done before she walks in. Hopefully she's late because she's always fucking late. And watch, she's going to be on time today. Probably not. She's never on time. Jess is never on time. I'm late too, apparently. I was supposed to be on at 4:30, but I'm late. But here I am. Oh, maybe it's not online. Sometimes I don't put certain stones online, so it's probably not. But you're coming to table tipping, right? So you can grab it when you come to table tipping. All right. So we're going to talk about Superhuman, some of the things that I'm going over in this program. I got a medium coffee today. I usually get a small. It was a medium kind of day. All right, so Superhuman. This program has already been giving me, I mean, it's quite intense. I can feel the energy going into this container where it's definitely going to be life-changing to anyone that commits to it and opts in to this energy. So the first 2 months are going to be shadow work. So technically we're starting October 26th, okay? The whole month of November is going to be about fear and diving into your fears. So this program is for anyone that really wants to up level. And I really feel strongly that it's connected to people that want to work in this field. So if you're like a Reiki practitioner, a reader, or like, you know, you want to be doing this stuff, but a lot of people feel a lot of blocks when it comes to doing this work because it's not the norm, so to say. It's not something where, you know, you go and you learn and then, I mean, you do, but it's not something that is quote unquote the norm. It's something where you really have to believe in yourself to do this work. You can't just go learn it and then just start doing it because that's not how it works. You have to do a lot of healing work within in order to be a really good practitioner in this field. I mean, that's how I started doing this work. I started doing this work because I wanted to learn it for myself, and then I literally just fell into it because I was so good at it. That's how it happened. Like, I was really, really, really good at doing energy healing, Reiki. Like, I just started picking up clients, you know, after I started practicing a lot, and they all just started coming in. But I did a lot of the work on myself before I started taking in a lot of clients. And then like a year later, I ended up opening my business. So I think I learned Reiki in 2010, and then I opened up Ascension NXT in 2014. And then I started doing readings as well in like 2015. I did readings before I did Reiki, but it was all about energy work for me. So a lot of this outline of the Superhuman program is things that I've worked on to get to where I am now. So right now I'm doing a lot of coaching. I'm doing more high-level programs I'm bringing in 5K minimum months. Like soon it's going to be 6-figure months, you know. I'm not 5K, 5-figure. Then I'm going into 6-figure months soon. So I'm here to help people really become a serious practitioner in this field. There's a lot of people who they try, but they can't do it. And the whole Superhuman program is aligned to move through a lot of these blockages as to why you can't step into your purpose work, especially when it has to do with anything that is connected to the divine, that is connected to anything spiritual. I see so much go on in this field, and I see people struggling all the time, and I know exactly why they're struggling, but they can't get out of their own way. And that's usually the big thing, is they can't allow themselves to fully fall into who they are. So if you're following me and you're looking at my posts, you're seeing a lot of my posts, I'm starting to really open up more and more as the months go on. Like, I feel like I'm just getting started. Like, if you think that my posts are crazy now, like, I can't wait to make you people fucking spit your coffee out in the morning and choke on it and be like, what the fuck did she just say? Like, that's where I'm going with all of this, because that's who I am. You know, I am not mild. I am very in your face. And this is the energy that I've been connected to my whole life, but I was always afraid to show it on different levels. So when I did music, I didn't give a fuck, but I was so harsh that it was like I would cut you with my words. And I probably cut a lot of people with my words now, but I wasn't in the heart when I was doing my music. I was passionate, I was connected, but I was angry, like extremely angry, like very angry. So I had to step into this field in order to tap into my heart and connect to my heart. That's what the Ascension is all about. It's connecting the heart and the mind. And the first month of Superhuman is going to be all about fear. So people know when they do fear work with me, they're going to get fucked up. But I am here to hold the space for you. I am here to hold the magic. I am here to support you. So the big thing with this high level program is I am going to be here supporting you through this process. You will have one-on-one access to me through Telegram, which means you can hit me up every day and be like, Ashley, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. What do you think? Blah, 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 blah. You know, this is what I like to do, because I don't like to do the half-ass shit. I don't like to do the, here's a reading, bye, you know? Like, that's a great way for people to start in the field, but I noticed as the years went on and I was doing that, it's like people would go home and they wouldn't do the work that they needed to do. They would end up being stuck, or they would end up playing with their crystals and fucking pulling cards every day and not getting anywhere, you know, because they didn't have the support of somebody who's advanced to be able to be like, hey, well, this is what you need to work on. This is what you need to work through. This is what you need to journal about. This is what you need to connect with. So in 2018, I was just like, fuck this. I'm not doing this one and done bullshit anymore. I did it. It was great. I learned a lot. I helped a lot of people. But I noticed that the way that I would have real results with people is like, you know, I had one client, she still comes in, but she literally did IET with me for the whole year. That means every 3 weeks she was here and I was working with her, and I was working with her through all of her shit, taking her through her fears, helping her break down her identity, which is something that we're going to go into in Superhuman, is breaking down the identity of what you think you are and helping you connect with who you really are by just being that, not having to try. Too many of you try too fucking much, and that is why you are where you are, which is nowhere where you really want to be. You're not where you want to be. A lot of you aren't, because you don't believe in yourself and you identify with shit in your reality that makes no sense to it makes no sense to your higher self. It only makes sense to your physical self and your physical mind because of the program that you've been that's been projected on you by your fucking mom, by your dad, by your aunt fucking Susie, by your asshole teacher, Mr. fucking, I was going to say something really mean, but I didn't. But that dude, so by your wife, by your husband, like there's a lot of that going on right now. Like there's a whole lot going on with relationship stuff right now. Like watch the Leo King. He's all on it with the relationship stuff. He's just like, either you're in your relationship or you're fucking out of there, you know? And the longer that you stay in a relationship that doesn't resonate with you, it's gonna fuck you up, you know? And that's what I was talking about today in my post where I was kind of like half naked and you could kind of see my nipple, was the king and queen energy. The galactic kings and queens are going to walk the planet. But they can't walk the planet. I mean, we are them. We are them. And I am ready to be that queen. I am that queen. A lot of you are queens and kings. You got to connect with that. You got to be in that. But you can't when you're constantly running from your fears. Even somebody hit me up today. Oh my God, everything is going wrong in my life. This girl never hits me up. I felt like I needed to answer her. Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do. I go, because you're running away. You're running away from the shit that you need to handle. Stop running away from your fears and fall into them. Dude, the whole fucking first year of 2020 for me was me falling face first into my fucking fears. I was losing my mind. Like, ask Jess. She was concerned. She was like, damn, you're like fucking, you should be in the loony bin right now. Because Jess has bipolar and manic in her family. She's like, you're going through a fucking manic episode. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking not well, Missy. Like, I am not well. But I went through a lot of fucking shit. A lot of shit. I went through the spiral, which was, it was fine until I got a healing, and that just fucked me up. But somebody was being irresponsible when they were doing healing work on me. But everything happens for a reason, so it had to happen. But yeah, I lost my shit. I left my 4-year relationship. I was supposed to be getting married next month. Now I'm not, and I'm completely fucking fine with that. You know, I lost my grandmother, and I knew that was going to happen last year because I could tell around June of 2019, I could tell that she was getting ready to leave. So I knew that was coming, you know. Yeah, so there's a lot that happened, but I also gained a lot this year as well. A lot. Like, I fucking went from like 0 to 60 really quick because I owned up to what I needed to own up to. I'm still working on it now. It never really ends, but I mean, there's still things that I'm afraid of now, you know? You just have to walk towards it instead of running away from it. So, with the Superhuman program, one of the things we're going to talk about is identity. So, who you are and who do you think you are two different things. I'll tell you that right now. For a long time, I thought that I was going to be this person, and I thought that I was going to be this person, and I thought that I was going to be this person. And I will tell you right now, I'm 35. I've never felt so much like myself as I do now, but I know that there is more of me that is about to come forth. I'm not fully there yet, and I don't know if, you know, I could ever be fully there in this human body, but I'm definitely having fun being me, being myself, even though I'm causing disruption in other people's energy. I'm causing chaos in other people's lives. Like, just by them seeing me, feeling into my energy, it's very disruptive, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with creating that energy because that's literally who I am. You know, I've had readings where people are like, you're just here to fuck shit up and change everything. Like, your soul is so powerful. Like, you literally walk in a room, you activate people, you fucking make them question who they are. You make them question their relationships. You make them question everything about themselves. Like, I am here to break down those things that you think you are, those fucking things that you think are a part of your identity. This is what I'm going to rip out of you in Superhuman. Like, I am taking that out because that is not who you are. A lot of you are living a false life. A lot of you are looking in the mirror and you're not seeing who you really are. And that's why a lot of you get really aggravated because you can't look at yourself. You can't hear yourself talk. A lot of people are like, I want to do videos and I want to do this. It's like, it has to do with your identity. It has to do with your projection of yourself. I'm perfectly fine now watching my videos, looking at myself, looking at pictures of myself, rereading my posts. Like, some people be like, oh, well, that's narcissistic. No, it's not, because this is who I am. And I love it. But when I used to do the fucking ABCs when I first started, I could never watch those. I'd be like, oh God, I can't stand to hear my voice. Even when I was doing music, like, I couldn't stand to listen to myself. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. It's because I know that who I connect with now is really me. So who are you really? I bet that a lot of you don't fucking know who you are, because you run away from who you are. You know, the whole thing with the sexiness and the sexy pictures and all that stuff, like, that used to be a part of my life, especially when I was doing the rapping and I was the drugs and all of that. And then I let that go because I thought that, oh, that's not who I am, and blah, blah, blah. That is who I am, you know? Like, I like to show up like that. I like attention. It's hard for people to admit they like attention. It's a scary thing. It's like, is there something wrong with me when I say that I like attention? No, there's not. Our society and our world makes you think that everything that you love about yourself is wrong. And that's what we're going to move through in this program, Superhuman. I was just told by somebody that was close to me the other day. They were like, oh, well. Well, that's not who you really are right now. I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, this, who I am, coming out real and raw and tough and making a lot of jokes and being silly and not giving a fuck. Like, that's who I am. But I pulled back on that because I didn't want to offend you, and I didn't want to offend people around me. And as soon as I set myself free this year from a lot of the bullshit, I was just like, I don't care anymore. I just don't care. Like, this is who I am. I'm going to say fucking shit where people are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe she fucking said that. That is so fucked up. You know, like I said, I want to make you spit your fucking coffee out. You might spit your fucking coffee on your husband one day, and you're going to have to hit me up and tell me. Or your wife. Because I don't want on my post. Please tell me if you do. But yeah, no, like, don't fucking tell me who the fuck I am. Dude, don't ever tell me who the fuck I am. Because I know who I am, you know? And there may be some things that I need to work on. We all do. But that's the thing, is a lot of you let too many people tell you who you are. And that's why you're not moving forward in your life. That's why you're fucking stuck. It has nothing to do with COVID-19. COVID-19 is a fucking illusion. And this fucking masks don't do shit. I'm sick of fucking wearing them when I go places. I'm getting really sick of that shit. But it's all an illusion to make you believe that you're not who the fuck you are. That's it. And people are trying to tell you who you are. You gotta join this group, and you gotta be in this fucking thing, and you gotta fucking have this political agenda, and this, and this. It's all programming to try to keep you in a box. Superhuman is about releasing you from that box, releasing you from that energy, and I will be holding space to help you release that shit. A lot of you are going to be fucking leaving relationships. You're going to be cutting out friendships. Like, that's how it's going to be when you fully tap into you. And one of the things right now is, and one of the things we're going to talk about too, is belonging. Because that sense of like, I need to belong to something. We all yearn for that because humans are a tribal species. We're a species where we want to feel supported by other beings. We want to belong somewhere. We all have that. But when you try to force the feeling of belonging and you go to places where you really don't belong because it doesn't align with your soul, you're ignoring your heart and your mind, the connection from your heart and your mind. You need to connect to your heart and mind, and then the people will gravitate towards you that you're supposed to be with. But when you fake, when you connect with a false sense of belonging, you end up in circles where you don't belong, and you have a bunch of fake ass motherfuckers around you who will never respect you, number one, And number two, you will never enjoy their energy and their company because you're out of alignment with them. You're not connected to them. They're not there for you and you're not there for them. In order for you to find the places that you belong, you have to be so real and true to yourself that it's going to end up hurting people that are around you because they're not going to be able to handle you. And those are the people that shouldn't be in your fucking life. Or those are the people that you're going to have to put boundaries up on. And everyone is so afraid of this shit. Everyone is so afraid of this shit. I used to be so afraid, you know, when I first started working in this field, that something bit my leg last night when I was outside. I always get eaten by bugs. I used to be so afraid that people in this field weren't going to like me because I'm not like a lot of people in this field. I'm very different. I'm very, I don't wear flowery dresses and sunflower crowns and fucking dumb shit like that. I have a different, I'm very human at the same time as I'm spiritual. And a lot of that isn't normal in the spiritual community. It's like you have to show up like this fucking, I don't know. They just show up and they're not, it's like rainbows and butterflies. I'm not rainbows and butterflies. I'm like thunderstorms and Valkyries. And I always use that. I would always be more mellow and kind of hide who I am a little bit, and try to be a part of that. Try to mix in with the people in this community. And there's no mixing in for me. I'm not even a fucking, I am a witch. I have witchy tendencies. My friend Mike the other day, he's like, "You're not a witch, Ashley." Because he's fucking galactic. He's my galactic brother. He goes, "You're not a witch." He's like, "You're like me." And I go, "Yeah, I know, but I was a witch in other lifetimes. So I know how to work with the energy." But yeah, I don't fit in with the Wiccan community. I don't fit in with the super spiritual community because they're all and even the coaching community, I don't really fit in with them either. I don't want to fit in. I can't fit in anywhere. It's just that doesn't work for me. So I belong with me. And I'm right now, I'm really gravitating now that I'm really truly in my space and in who I am. I'm reconnecting with old friends and I'm pulling in friends that were kind of acquaintances and now we're getting fully connected on a higher level. So I'm beginning to really connect with the people that I want to be around and that I connect with on that level. It's like I'm building my alliances and they're all warriors. We're all like a warrior tribe. That's what you're going to see at Ascension Next. The people that are going to be working at the new Ascension Next, all warrior energy. We're going to be the coolest people around here. You're going to want to be a part of that. I'm just telling you. Wait until you see what we got planned. It's going to be dope as fuck. But yeah, no, we're all real too. We're all real people and we speak the truth. And we're all just gravitating towards each other, So that's something that we're going to go over in the Superhuman program is belonging and being accepted, but real by being real and authentic. We're going to release all the program of this false sense of belonging because that's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to people tell me all the time, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm around so many people I can't stand." And I go, "It's because of the energy you carry. It's not you." Even if you're in a workplace and you're around a bunch of people you can't stand, it's your fault because you're not truly being you. Right now, I'm always around people that I like. I'm never "Oh, I gotta go see that person." Never, Even my family, I feel like they're upgrading too. When I come around, it's we don't have the in-depth, deep conversations, but it's good. It's good. Nobody tries to with me because they know. They just know. I had a fucking conversation with my friend Brian today, and he's just I don't know, because he was talking to someone. He's like, "Yeah, it just always goes Ashley's way," and I'm like, "That's fucking right, motherfucker. It goes my way." because I don't accept anything else. If you're going to be in my life, there's certain rules, but they wouldn't be rules to you because you would already be that, you know? No fake shit in my circle, no manipulation, and no trying to fucking play me, because I don't play games. I don't play that shit, you know? I don't play fucking video games. I don't play board games. Maybe I play board games every once in a while, but I don't fucking play games. Yeah, no, I'm not a hippie chick. My friend Danielle's a hippie, but she's cool because she gets me. She wears those fucking sandals. The Birkenstocks, is that what they are? I'm going to tag her in the video. All right. And then one of the last things that we're going to, all right, there's 2 more things that we're going to go over in the diving into your fears trainings for the Superhuman program. Stability is a big thing. A lot of you have a lot of illusions around stability. So you stay in places and identify with people and things that are out of alignment because of stability. That's not stability. That's a false sense of stability. Stability is built on a strong foundation of truth. So when you're trying to belong in places where you don't belong, and you have a fucking identity that you don't even identify with anymore, and you're building a foundation off of that, I don't even know what to tell you anymore. Because there is no foundation. It's literally a fucking pebble. You're walking around on a pebble. Dude, I'm here to help people build strong foundations. But you're not going to fucking build a strong foundation off of lies. So a lot of people with the relationship stuff, you're stuck. Or you feel like you're stuck. You're stuck in relationships because of the foundation that you two built together. That ain't even real. And if it was real, sometimes you gotta move. You gotta move out of that. You know, maybe that foundation doesn't fit you anymore. Maybe you want to build on your foundation, and that person, they don't want to fucking do nothing. They're just sitting around fucking drinking Coca-Cola while you're building this foundation, and they're not doing it. And then they're walking around and they're destroying it, and they're fucking with the plumbing in there, and they're doing all this crazy shit, and you're just trying to make something that's better, and it's not. Because of them. So what do you gotta do? You gotta get rid of them. Great, Jess is here. So the choice is yours on that. I'm doing a live.
Great. What's up? Clickety clack. I was just listening to it. Did you hear me?
Clickety clank.
No, I was actually listening to I'm a warrior.
Oh shit! I was just saying how we're building a warrior tribe at Ascension Next.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So fitting.
Yeah.
I like that shirt.
Thanks.
It's cool.
Great. Now you're messing up my life.
Whatever.
All right. So yes, you need to build. Stability is built on a strong foundation of truth. Nicole just said hi.
Hello.
And this is something that we are going to work on when we move through the fears. And then the last part of diving into the fears is diving into the unknown. And literally all I wrote on the paper is God help you. No, this is actually probably going to be really fun when we go into the unknown. I don't know what's going to happen yet in there because I'm working on the first 3 parts. But I'm all about the unknown. I live in the unknown. I thrive in the unknown. I am a part of the unknown. All right, that's it for Superhuman Live number 1. If you have any questions about the program, please contact me via email. If you're on Instagram, you can go in the link in the bio. If this is anywhere else, the link will be, if it's on YouTube, it'll be on the, I'll put the link to the website in the YouTube page, and then the same thing with Facebook. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm actually going to start making some stuff with Jess for our shopping night on October 26th. So I'll see y'all soon. Don't be a bitch. Bye.